Oh, little baby. Oh no. The other little baby. Welcome back, everyone. Today is a beautiful day. You might recognize this from last week, but now it's in knitted form. Yeah, so as you see in the title of this video, I decided to do, well, I did mention it in my previous video too, so you probably knew already what I was doing. But basically, I'm knitting a cowl, a neck warmer. And I decided, I did mention it during my previous video, the one where I was spinning this yarn, that I wanted to do some kind of lace pattern on my cowl. But I spent hours on Ravelry on the internet looking for a pattern that fit the yarn thickness I have, and also something that I liked. I was looking for like leaf pattern kind of thing, something like elfic-ish, but I couldn't find anything. So then I decided, I was wearing my Moby sweater at that point. Oh no, don't run away. Oh, big stretch. So I was looking, I was wearing my Moby sweater, and I was looking at my sleeve, and I was seeing the moss pattern on it, and I was like, ooh, this is really pretty. I could probably do something similar. And then I thought, well, it would be pretty to have a moss stitch cowl, but it would be even prettier if I did some other motif on it. So I'll put the video on top. I knitted a small gauge. Yes, you might say that this is very off-brand for me to knit a gauge, but I did. And I tested combination of moss stitch, garter stitch, and then I decided to have a little 2x2 rib for the rib of the cowl. And yeah, I liked it. And then with that gauge, I was able to measure how much it measured up, and to check the length of what I wanted. I wanted like a kind of oversized one, not one that was too close to my skin, but like slightly oversized, so like it really feels super cozy. And I was able from that to calculate how much stitches I needed. And then I cast it on and I started knitting. So far, I'll show some other shots, do not worry. This is just the overview. So far, I did my 2x2 rib. I did the first row, few rows of garter stitch. So I have 3 lines of purls on this side. And then I started on moss stitch. So I'll continue a little bit of moss stitch, probably like 2-inch-ish. 2-inch, yeah. And then go back onto garter to like frame the moss stitch. And yeah, afterwards, as I was looking at other stuff I knitted, I was looking at my socks that I knit during my vacation, and there was this lozenge, like diamond-shaped pattern on the side. Like there's rows of cables on the top, and then on the side there's like these little lozenges. And so I looked up the stitch. I'll put the name of the stitch because I forgot it. It's like sucker something. I'll put the name on the screen. You will see it then. So I decided that we're going to go moss stitch, garter as a frame, and then we'll have those diamond in the middle, and then another layer of garter, moss stitch, and then either repeat if it's not long enough, or depending on the amount of yarn. But yeah, that's the plan. It's a cozy knit, my first self-designed pattern. That is more than just stockinette. Because I did design some hats when I was in high school, but it wasn't great. Like, it was a hat, yes, but yeah. I don't have it anymore, and that's a reason why. It functioned, but it was like those with the ears, and the ears would like roll because it was purely stockinette stitch, and I didn't know how to fix that. And yeah, so it was functional, but not the prettiest hat. But yeah, so far, really happy with this. I'll bring you closer to show you because the colors are just piling up so nicely on it. You need to see it. So look at this. We have, if I put it on the side and with the window, it gives great contrast. So we have like a little rim of brown that was on the edge of that braid that I spun. And then it goes to white and then like in those stony gray blue. And yeah, it's knitting up so nicely. You can see the rows of garter that I made here to create the little frame, and then the beautiful sea of moss stitch. So I think I'll go like 3 times this to maybe like here, and then we'll continue on the other stuff because I want to be at least like this long, so oversized and cozy. Look at those colors, it's gonna be so nice. All right, I'll give time to the camera to, to focus. Yeah, it's gonna be so nice. Sometimes I start talking and then I realize the little red dot in my camera saying that it's recording is not there, meaning it's not recording. So let's start all over again with this blah blah. I was basically saying we've watched the second episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. Well, Canada's Drag Race is the real name of the show. And we have seen Velma being a drag king. The drag king name is Johnny. And it was really nice to finally see a drag king on Drag Race. That is not just like half and half or during the Snatch Game. That was like an actual runway drag king. That was really nice. And it looked so cool. He was like a werewolf kind of look. And it looked, yeah, very manly, very amazing. It was nice to like see the difference between like the first runway, which was super feminine, to this one that was super masculine. So like playing with gender and stuff, that was really, really cool. And I can't wait to see more from Velma. It was kind of sad to see also Sammy being a bit defeated, because I've mentioned it before, but like she's more of a like trashy queen, not as glamorous as like what's expected to be on Drag Race, and that's why people love her. But seeing everyone else being super glamorous, super like not the style that she's presenting, not the art style that she's presenting, basically, you see that it's getting to her. So hopefully like she will continue on a track where she's able to overcome that, because like we like her for her being her. So like, yes, if she wants to go like more high couture, high class or whatever, yes, it would be nice, but like we also like her as this weird, creepy mom character. So yeah, I hope she realizes that we like her for being her, and she doesn't need to change, and just need to, you know, find a way to bring that character that she has, the character of Samy Landry, to be part of those challenges, I think. Yeah. So like keep her style, but like make it with the theme of the week. I don't know. We'll see. It's only the second episode, so we can't really tell where it's going. But so far so good. Really cool cast. Love it. I don't know if you're following it or if I'm like the only one talking about it in like a vacuum. But yeah, we're enjoying it. So can't wait to see more. No, Tom. No. Tommy. Your bark points are exhausted. No more barks. Hopefully, I won't be too sick this week. And I won't have to lose any work, because, of course, I didn't post any videos last week, because, yeah, so much stuff happened in my personal life. At work, it's just like end of year crazies. So like in the evening I'm just so tired that I don't have the energy to work on anything. And also the fact that yes, I do not have any bandwidth on like I don't have a backlog of videos. So like if I don't do anything this week, I won't have anything to post for next week. So like when I arrived on that Saturday, I still didn't have anything ready, but like started, because usually I do a bit during the week, like mostly the brainless stuff. Like I'm knitting the tuku sweater. I'm working the huge stockinette sea of stitches. That's mostly during the week in front of the TV, just like brainlessly doing stuff. But most of the filming happens on the weekend. So if I don't have anything to, well, if I don't film anything during that weekend, I don't have anything on the next Tuesday. So I did start like the design and the measurements and the counting last weekend, but like I only had the rib done. This is what I made during the week. So like not much in my evenings. So that's why, like, I think it was Monday night. Yeah, Monday night is usually like the latest that I can actually edit. And I still didn't have anything to show. I could have made like a 2-minute video basically of just saying like, hey, this is what I'm planning to do, bye. But I decided, well, let's skip an entire week and just have like an actual video of the actual project. Hopefully you're not too mad. And sorry for sniffling in the microphone. But yeah, life happens, and right before Christmas, it's a lot harder to get projects done. So hopefully during my vacation, I'm able to create a little backlog of videos and be a bit more ahead. So the next year I'll have, you know, I won't be working like the week before for that week's video. I think that's going to be my resolution for 2026. Work a bit ahead of time on my videos so I have a backlog of stuff. And of course, like Tour de Fleece, I don't work ahead. This is basically I film during the week and I post the next weekend. I cannot do otherwise because it's a very timely challenge. But for the rest of the year, I can have like a backlog of stuff and chug along. That way I can also like make bigger projects that I can post all at the same time, instead of doing like the Scandinavian sweater. Was it like 6 parts, 7 parts? I mean, it's probably enjoyable, but in my brain, it's more enjoyable to have the entire project in one go, or like less parts, not too many parts. So like this one, the spinning was one, and then the knitting hopefully will be one. Hopefully I'll finish this weekend. And but yeah, we'll see. If you don't see me posting, you'll know that I failed. I failed at my resolution, but yeah. I have to say, yeah, okay, it's on. I have to say, this yarn, I thought it would be like slightly coarse when I was spinning it, because it wasn't like, it was coarser on my fingers. So I don't know if it's because what's the word? So I didn't twack it. I didn't like pull it apart to set the twist. I smashed it on the floor. I don't know if it's that like caused it to bloom more and be like more soft, but oh my god, is it like silky, smooth, soft kind of thing. It's still like, if you really like do like this with your finger on it, then you can kind of feel the coarseness, but like if you just rub against it gently, so soft, oh my god. And it doesn't show yet because I don't think it's long enough, but it feels like it wants to be super drapey. It slips off the needle so well. It's one of the yarn, like usually, I don't know, maybe it's just the yarn that I'm getting used to on my tuku sweater, the Briggs yarn that I bought. Maybe that one is a bit coarser, but yeah, this one, like, I don't know. It feels super slick, silky, drapey. I love it. I really love it. We'll see when it's longer, but like, I feel like it's gonna be super drapey if I put it side to side, and like, it already wants to like droop down. Not too much, like it's very bouncy still, but like it seems to want to drape a lot. So can't wait to see. Super excited. And just like that, it doesn't show, but an entire week passed. I was very sick. But I'm doing better now. I went to see Zootopia with my niece, so I blame the 300 kids in that room. Probably one of them or all of them were sick, and I caught whatever was running. That's always fun. But by doing a bit of brainless knitting, because this pattern is very easy to remember, even for a brain floating in snot. Yeah, snot. It's very easy to knit. I don't think I did any mistakes in it, or at least the few ones that I've cut, I frogged back and fixed. So yeah, very happy with my little pattern that I made. And now it is time to bind off. Wow, words this morning. And to do the bind off, I'll simply do a loose bind off in pattern, which is the same I made for the Moby sweater. It's a very not typical, very common bind off. I found that there's a lot of pattern that I found that ends with bind off loosely in pattern, and that simply means you knit the knit and you purl the purl, and then you just take the previous stitch and slip it over. I'll bring you closer and show you. All right, so floating midair in the living room was not good, so I'm now in my office. Hopefully it's going to be easier to see. Is this focusing? Yeah, all right. So I just knit my knit, and now I'm gonna grab the previous strand of yarn and just slip it over. And now we're on purls, so purling, and then on the other side, I will grab and slip it over. Purl, and then purl it over. And yeah, you just continue all around, binding off in the pattern of your stitch. And it's creating like not too stretchy, but also no flare bind off. So like if it was a handband, I wouldn't use that technique because it would be very, very tight. But since it's a cowl that's already larger than my head, it doesn't need to be too stretchy. So that's why I'm going with this. So I'll just continue all around, trying to do it loosely.
I think a better version of this would be a sewn bind off, like the one, I think it's an Italian bind off or tubular bind off, the one where you knit all your knits and then you slip your pearls and then you do the opposite, so they end up on two separate sets of needle. And then after that you sew them together. I don't like doing it because it takes so long, and also if you screw up somewhere in the figuring out how long you need of a tail, it's very hard to splice a well, it's not hard because you can just tie it off, but it's hard to neatly splice a longer bit of yarn in your in your bind off. My entire sweater was using that bind off for the sleeves and the hem, and then when I made everything longer, I just went with the binding off in pattern. There's a difference if you look directly at it, but that's really not that bad. Like for stretchiness, it didn't really make any, well, it did make a difference. It's not as stretchy around the wrist, but it's stretchy enough for me, so I'm happy. And for this, it's going to be perfect. But if you decide to do this pattern and then you decide to make it smaller, maybe you might want to look for a different bind off, because it might be a bit tight around your head. But that's all on preferences. All right, I'll finish binding off and I'll see you afterwards. And here we go. I love it so much. I was able to wear it earlier today when I was walking the tum-tum. I did block it and then it dried up today, so I was finally able to wear it. And yeah, so my thoughts about it. So since since the yarn really bloomed after spinning, I feel like, well, it did trap more air in it, so it's a lot more insulating. Which means it's a lot warmer. So we went for a walk earlier today and I was able to wear it, and yeah, no notes. I love the coziness. I'm able like to shove it inside my like all the way down to my neck. Whoops, I just hit you. So I'm able to shove it down in my coat all the way down to my neck, and then still have it like around my nose if I want, and I could like bring it almost over to my ear. So like it's very, the only part with my toque that is against the wind is like just my eye and the tip of my nose. So I really love this this cowl. It's exactly what I was missing. I did made one a lot smaller last year, and I feel like the air was always getting under it because it was not long enough, and I made it with some unspun wool, and as you can see I have a beard. So what's fun about those Lopi yarn, because I think it was LSF Lopi that I used if I remember right, the fun stuff about this is it doesn't have a ply, so it's not as strong on like pilling and pulling on it. So it kept on getting trapped in my beard. Every time I was wearing it, I was taking it off and then like pulling the pulling the wool from my beard. This one doesn't have this problem. I can like rub it and like it might pill over time, but like really not that bad. But yeah, great little upgrade. I was about to say update. It's not an update, it's an upgrade for me. And as you can see, I wove my ends, so I don't have little dangling bits everywhere. I did, when I was knitting the first round, I did knit my ends with the yarn I was knitting with, just like I did with my Socktober socks, if you've seen that video. So that way I don't have to weave in the end on the cast on, but I did have to weave it in on the bind off right here. But yeah, I love what the colors did, and I don't know if from that distance the camera picks it up, but the texture on it is just delicious. It's not too busy, so like if you want to do this with like those crazy art yarn, well, not art yarn in like the texture, but art yarn in like the way it's dyed. I might have like a fractal yarn, basically. I might have some here. So like if you want to do it with something like those beautiful skeins you can get in the local yarn shop, I feel like it would come out very lovely, because the pattern is not too busy. It's not like crossing any strand over another one, so it's not breaking. Like if it's a very short amount of color, it's not going to break that line. And it's also like from a distance, like I'm saying, it's not that you can't really see the pattern that much, so it's not too busy at the eye. And then from closer, it has a beautiful, if I hide my face, it has a beautiful like little pebbles up here from the tummy. Please don't poke the camera, thank you. So if I hold it against the light, you have the beautiful moss stitch that creates like a small diamond pattern, and then the other one creates like a bigger diamond pattern. It's like beautiful little diamonds framed with some garter stitch that just frames those bands very nicely. And yeah, just tie everything in with the beautiful lines of 2x2 ribbing. This one is the one where I've woven the end, so it's not that clean, but here you go on this side. Oh, beautiful. And this is the fold from where I was where it was laying while drying after blocking. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna have a lot of use. The pattern is very easy to remember. It's basically 4 different kind of stitch, which all have, well, some of them don't even have a repeat, but for most of it, it's on a 4 stitch repeat. So it's very easy to remember, basically. And yeah, so this pattern, since it came from a brain fart, it is my pattern, and I'm currently writing it before going to bed, and I will make it available for my members on YouTube. So if you're not a member, now is the time to join, or if you don't want to be a member but you still want the pattern, I will also put it on Ravelry. So I'll put the link below in the description for the Ravelry link. I'm planning to make it a paid pattern. It's going to be cheap, but still planning to make it a paid pattern just because we all got bills to pay. And sometimes wool is very expensive. But no, I'll make it a paid pattern just because I need to pay bills, basically. Like everyone. And yeah, so if you're a member, don't need to go on Ravelry. You will already have access to it. I will put it on Discord because I do not have a way to put it on YouTube directly. So if you're a member, click on the link for the Discord channel and the pattern will be over there. Or poke me directly and I can probably send it to you in a private message or something. Or we can find a way. And yeah, so for me, this is gonna be it. I will be writing the pattern now and then editing the video and then post everything to YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, you can click on another knitting video that should be right here. Should be right side this time. And yeah, as for me, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.